Well, this will be the start of what I'm gonna call the sketchy ride from Lake Michigan, which is back that way, to Lake Superior, Grand Marais, my favorite spot, which is the Superior Hotel. As you can see, my driveway is grass, and looks like there's snow in the woods, so hopefully we have a snow trail the entire way, which is about 170 miles through the woods. So we will keep you updated. So this is just a short ride of the trail that goes from the igloo to the main trail. Plenty of snow.
So this trail I made to get from the igloo in town to the main snowmobile trail, and this is groomed by me. Flatten it out, make it solid, and keeps it smooth, so if there's a little traffic on the trail, it's always smooth. There's a few thin spots here because it's kind of more or less springtime riding right now, but nice trail, runs through DNR property, goes across the swamp, and then on some private property, which of course I got approval to make the trail through that property. Really kind of a nice, fun little trail to ride. Lots of wildlife back there. I'm still looking for the moose, which I think is back here somewhere.
I'm about 2 miles into the main trail. I'm off my little trail, and it is tons of snow. The trail is snow covered. I'll be headed down this trail here, and this is a solo trip, so I have clothing, water, food, a tent, first aid, everything I need in case I have to spend the night in the woods. But I'm headed up to Grand Marais. See ya. So I am almost to Curtis. I started here, road here, around this, up through to Rexton, over towards Curtis Newberry, continued north a bit, and I'm at the fork in the road. So there's 4 different trails I can take from this point. What I'll do is I'll end up taking the trail that heads me over to Curtis, take the 10 miles across the lake, and then continue north. Did hit a few sections on this trail here where the snow was completely gone. They got a little more snow south than they did in this area, and the trail was, as you can tell, it's starting to melt a little bit. The trail was completely gone, but with the GPS I was able to navigate my way around for about a mile through the woods and then hop back out on the trail, which is kind of fun. That's all right. I will continue on heading down that trail there, and that looks pretty good. I only passed one group of snowmobiles in the 50 miles that I've been riding so far, so that's great. And I will update you when we cross the lake.
I had totally forgotten to take video at the lake, so I did take some pictures of various trails, and then stopped in the middle of the lake and took a really nice picture there. It shows the how nice the sky was. It was definitely a bluebird day. Great day.
Here's an update. Brevoort to Grand Marais, and I am just north of Scenic, actually between the town of Scenic, and that's my halfway point. I'm between that and Grand Marais. So I'm between Scenic and Grand Marais. So probably another 30 miles left. and trails are just amazing. A little more traffic up here because this is where the snow is. Well, I'll do one more stop at the lake, but you can see it's just amazing. There's so much snow. Trails are great. Snowmobile, knock on wood, has been great. Update you in a little bit. Just a little update. I am at one of my favorite spots, Grand Sable Lake. It's just before Grand Marais. It's just this great little spot. No homes or cottages or cabins on the lake. It's just a nice overlook. Not many people come to visit. They have these little barbecue grills and everything, picnic tables all set up, but no one is ever here, both summer and winter. So just a great spot. I am just short of Grand Marais, so I'm almost there. I will hit the tip of Lake Superior, so that'll be fun. A little bit of traffic coming in, but great spot. And that's an update. See ya. So I was actually able to make it out to Lake Superior, and this is actually on ice. The beach is over there. Snowmobile trail is up there, and this is part of the ice pack, which is solid. We're good. It's about 15 feet thick here, if not more. But what we have here is Lake Superior. A few cracks here, so this will break off sooner or later. But Michigan to Lake Superior, coast to coast. Maybe I should drive my snowmobile up on that peak right there.
This is the Superior Hotel in Grand Marais. This is where I usually stay. Great spot, great owners, just a fun place to visit. So day 2, Sunday, headed back south from Grand Marais. A few different stops, this one being Pine Stump, where I stopped for lunch. And then a few stops after.
I am about 25 miles out, and I came across this little lake here, so I thought I'd stop at it. And also came across this old, I don't know if it's old, might be new, hand pump. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see if it works. Nothing yet. Oh, look at that. I don't think I drink it, but it works. So this is I think this is a summertime camping type park, whatever you call that, hike in type thing. There's no real road coming back here. And it's starting to snow, which is nice. This is a different trail home that I took on the way here. The road less traveled. The next stop should be the Two-Hearted River. The Bell's Two-Hearted beer is named after that river, so that's always a fun stop. Pretty little stop with a bridge. And here's the lake. Not huge, a good little spot. And no one's out here. So yeah. So this is my third stop, and this one is for my nephew Michael. His one of his favorites was a Bell's Two-Hearted beer, and he was out of Michigan and was unable to get this stuff, so my sister would send him Bell's. Well, I happen to be, Michael, at the Bells, or not Bells, the Two-Hearted River, which is what that beer was named after. This is one of my stops. The Snowmobile trail actually goes right over this river, and what a beautiful spot, by the way. We do this one in the summertime too. The view of the river from the bridge is awesome. So you can see that down there, and we have the same thing on that side. So I thought it would be nice to I was gonna pour a beer in there, a Bell's beer, but the local watering hole didn't have Bell's, so he ripped this off the case of beer for the bottles. The Bell's, he was all out actually. So I thought, all right, that's cool. All right, I'll put that in the video. And then on tap, he had Bell's. So what we ended up doing is he gave me a carry-out Bell's, and I put it in my thermos, which I'm trying to open up right now. It's a little difficult. But what we'll do is we'll give a little bit to the river, and then maybe take a little sip. I don't know. Not sure if that's a good idea, but what the heck. So here's one. If I don't fall in, one for the river, one for me. Here's to you, Michael. If you're wondering how these trails stay so smooth, this is how it's done. Cutting away, taking out all the bumps. In the middle of nowhere. And the result is a nice smooth trail. This is all volunteer work that they do to smooth these trails out for us. Most of the snowmobile clubs will do them daily. And this is one of the clubs that come out and they do them daily, generally at night. But because it's so slow on a Sunday, they'll come out and take care of them on a Sunday. Nice. This is a small island on Big Manistee Lake called Seagull Island. And as you can tell in these pictures, all the nests and seagulls in the wintertime. Well, thank you for watching the Igloo Adventures. That was my first try at filming for YouTube, and a YouTube channel that I'm going to start. And that YouTube channel is going to be snowmobile rides, adventure rides, a lot of solo stuff. In the summertime, it'll be ATV rides. It's going to be more of adventure and nature more than it is rocketing down the trail. So those of you guys that like to go fast, you're not going to like this channel. It's going to be deep woods. Let's go find a moose. Let's see some bears. Let's see the wolves and the mountain lions and things like that. That's what this channel is going to be all about. And it's going to be just about taking adventures out of this little thing that we call the Igloo, which is the 1958 Garwood camper. And I'll do a separate video on that alone. But I want to thank you, and let's spread the word. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share, and that will help get this thing going. Thank you.